This is a new camera, so let me know how the audio is. I don't have a microphone hooked up to it yet. But without further ado, guys, let's hop into it. Guys, so we're gonna be taking out this sunroof right here. So we need to take out the carpeting, the headliner on the ceiling. We're gonna start by getting to these right here. And that comes out pretty easily. And then, guys, these should just pop right off. Got a few washers that fell, but we can pick those up and it'll be all good. And then we have to go over here to the rear view mirror. I already got one of the bolts out on each side, but there's a little plastic cover, and then there's just two bolts right here, guys. Using our Craftsman set right now. Black chrome, very nice. I like it a lot. And then, guys, this should just come out right here, and then you should be able to just pull this down. Just give it a good yank. Alright, very good, nothing broke. Alright, and so now I just gotta do the same thing to the other side, guys, and so I'll be right back. Alright guys, so for our next step, we're gonna be taking this plastic piece off of the A-pillar. Here it is on the other side. All you gotta do is put the pry tool up in this top corner on both sides, and there's a little clip on the inside that you turn 90 degrees and it should pop out. I don't know if you can see it, but it's this little clip right here. Alright guys, I turned the clip, and then it should just slide out of place just like that. And so now we'll be moving on to the next step, guys. So that's the rear view mirror. You just pop that plastic piece off, and there's two 10mm bolts on the inside. And then this should just pull down, and then there's two wiring harness bolts on this computer motherboard up here, and then there's one wiring harness on the mirror itself for the dampening of light. So that's that, guys. We head on to the next step. Alright guys, so we popped the headliner on this side, on that side, on the back side, on the driver's side, back side. Now we got it off these sides. All we need to do now is pop it off of here. Alright. Don't be afraid to use a little bit of muscle, guys. These things are on here. Alright, and so we got our frame piece off. That's a lot of stuff, guys. Those are the last things holding this in, guys. So we're just gonna pop this out. Again, guys, gotta use a little bit of muscle because these things are pretty old and they've been in here for a long time. So they've found themselves a nice little home where they are. Ugh, here we go. Alright, so now the whole thing comes down. I need to disconnect the ECU from right up here. And then, guys, our entire headliner is disconnected. And now guys, you know what's above your ceiling. Just a bunch of wiring and metal. Alright guys, so next we gotta be taking out this motor if we want to get this sunroof out. So we're gonna be using a few T25s. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 T25s, and then you unhook this wiring harness plug. So I'll get that really fast for you guys. Pull this thing off, this wiring harness, and then that's good. And then we gotta get all of these 10s that are along this liner. They go all along every side. So we gotta go ahead and get those. So I'll start unscrewing those for right now. Alright, yeah guys, so they're 10s. Ooh, they're 10s and they're on there pretty good as well. So let's just get all of these broken loose real quick. These are on here pretty good. But once you break them loose, they come out and they're pretty easy. You could probably get them with your finger. Let's go right here. There's a few more. Alright, one more up here. Alright, and then, yeah, that's it. Those are just rails. Alright, so I think that's, oh, yep, there we go. We got that one, and here's this one. And that should be all of them, guys. Alright, I'll get back to you when this is lowered. Alright guys, the sunroof is out. Yay! There's quite a few bolts, but it's pretty light for how big it is and being glass, so it comes down fairly simply. I was able to do it by myself, so that's definitely a plus for everybody wanting to do this job by themselves. I would highly recommend it. It's not too hard, so we're gonna go ahead and put this one back up where it goes, or bring the new one in here and put that one where it goes, guys. So I'll be right back when this is up back on the roof. All right, guys, one more thing for you. These right here, these hoses, never forget these. That will not be good. We might have to use some hose clamps and also maybe some vice grips to put this on. I know these front ones are easy, but so you never want to forget these, because these are actually what drains the water out of the sunroof. So if you forget these, you'll be getting a ton of water if you went through a car wash or something, or if it rained really hard. So you definitely want to make sure you get these hooked back up, guys. Alright guys, we got our new headliner in. It's looking very good. We put all our bolts up on the side again. It's in there. It has a nice brown trim on it, and it has the motor put back in. And yeah, guys, so that's that. That's looking good so far. So now we just got to get to putting our trim pieces back on, guys, and then we will be set. So I'll catch up back with you guys when I get a few more trim pieces put on to give you guys an update. Alright guys, I got this side of the headliner put back on. We just gotta hop over here and put those in, and then the visor for this side, and then it's gonna be completely done, guys. But I hope this helped somebody out. I know when I went online to look on how to do this, there was no videos, so that's what really inspired me to make one, because I knew I could figure it out on my own, and I hope me doing that can help somebody out figure it out a little bit easier. We're gonna be swapping out these center consoles. This will rough and beat up one for that nice rewrapped one. To get started, guys, you're gonna wanna open up this center console right here. There's a few bolts in there you're gonna wanna get. There's two of them down there underneath the black thing. There's another one underneath this e-brake pad. And there is two on this side, and then two up underneath this. You're gonna have to put the car into neutral to be able to access that panel. And also these ones right here, it's just one little screwdriver clip. It unclips, and then these slide backwards and these pop off. And then you should be able to come here, open this up again, move this up. You guys should be able to just rip this out now. Alright, there we go. That piece is off, and we just need to get this plastic piece off of the shift boot, and this entire thing will come up and off. So I'll get that off for you guys real quick, and I'll check back in. Alright guys, so we got that center piece off. This just has 4 little clips on it, and then it pops right off. And then this whole entire thing just comes. Alright guys, see, it's all disconnected now from the center console. Again, this Volvo S80 all-wheel drive 2004. And we just have this one wire connecting for the cigarette lighter. Alright guys, so now that's unplugged, we can take this thing out of here. Center console's clear, and we're going to be inserting this one, guys. I'll get back to you when it's put back in, but I think it's fairly simple. You just put this back on top, and you screw in the exact same bolts that you guys just took out. But I'll check in with you guys when I get this put back in so we can make sure everything looks the same. Alright guys, we got this back on, and just one thing I should note, you do have to take this e-brake shift boot off. It's fairly simple, it just pulls right off. You just gotta yank on it a little bit hard. And then you put the e-brake through there. And also up here, there's 2 little slits there and there that you need to slide it into at an angle. And then we can put this guy back on here. He just uses 2 bolts, but you have to wait until this is set down to be able to put them in, because this has to be standing upright for those bolts to be able to go in, guys. But this is where it sits. It just goes in right like that, and it lashes in. That's what it's kind of going to look like. Looks a lot better than before, guys, and we're going to be able to put that piece back up on there in just a second. So I'll catch right back up with you guys. Alright guys, we are complete. It looks so much better. Only thing left to replace is this little boot, but that's not going to be here till tomorrow. So you know what, guys, we are going to go ahead and call this a day for the video. It looks a lot better, guys. Let me know what you think. Let me know if this helps you out. I really hope it did. I had a great time recording this video, you know, and it looks a lot better. I'm gonna throw the rest of this interior in here, clean it up, and call it a day, guys. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in. That's gonna be it for this video, but I had a great time. We got this headliner off. That's all I'm gonna highlight for today. I feel like it could help a lot of people out, and there's a lot of things you can do by taking off a headliner. So stay tuned for more car content. I'm super into this. This is my job, so I'd like to share that with you guys. And as always, take care.